So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The support struck first time. Lacking in accuracy.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, the Spanish really have been churning out some genuine quality at left-back, and this guy, Alex Grimaldo, is another one of them. I think the modern game has allowed him to do what fullbacks are doing generally. They're thriving in terms of getting forward, getting into deep opposition space, and he's one that can't resist any opportunity to make those penetrating runs.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Camavinga. And Diaz. Pass somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
They've got to make this nice and quick. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bayer Leverkusen do have a chance to counter here. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Knocks it out wide. Looking to go deep. That's a decent clearance. Saka receives it in a good position here. Chouameni. Jorginho! Oh, belter! That is a gem! An absolute gem! There is the breakthrough! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Andrik. Bayer Leverkusen were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Not the most accurate pass. Now, can they get him away? Looking for a runner. Chips it through. They're urging him to shoot. He's having a shot! And it's Camavinga. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Garcia. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Palacios. Grimaldo. And he can clear it away. Jorginho is the team's great visionary. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now it's Palacios. Great defending, strong and determined. Garcia. It's Palacios. Bayer Leverkusen looking to pass their way through. Bernardo Silva. Over to the left. Diaz. Andrić. And it's Garcia. Saka. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's taking no chances there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now this could be a chance. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Jorginho plays it short. And a chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Jorginho goes short, and he shoots! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Garcia. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Garcia. Gabriel makes the interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
There will be 1 minute
Saka.
at a time.
Jorginho. Camavinga. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And Bernardo Silva! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Goes for a shot! So their fourth corner of the game. Jorginho with the short one.
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. He's in a great position here. And no, he's seen through all of that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Delivers with whip. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Rodrigo! Rodrigo!
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That is ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. Bernardo Silva. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Diaz. Oh, that's fabulous. Diaz! piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Number 11, Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Saka. Bernardo Silva. Jorginho. Van der Sar. And Jorginho. And here's Rodrigo. He's on it. Can he get away? Big header! He's scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Rodrigo. Rodrigo.
Bayer Leverkusen choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Substitutions taking place.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Bernardo Silva.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
It's a mighty effort! And that's past the post. Garcia. Palacios. Now it's Schick. Out to the right. Tries to pass it through. No, again there's no way through. Bayer Leverkusen making another change here. And that's gone loose. Jorginho. And it's Jorginho. And Gabriel, great vision. Van der Sar does really well to win the ball there. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Great work on the overlap. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that's really well manoeuvred. Diaz. Rodrigo is onto this. Terrier. Spread out to the left. It's a searching pass. Bernardo Silva delivers. Can he finish? And he's spooned it over the bar. And the pass is intercepted. Shoots! Sticks it away! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 9.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's become a case of men against boys. And it's Grimaldo. Now it's Saka. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's... Oh, what has happened? Has another go! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ben Seguir looking for the run. Now it's Terrier. Gabriel goes sliding in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And he's managed to get free. Big chance! No, it's wide. Palacios played out towards the right wing. He's found a way through. And he cuts out the supply. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, great run, magical!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ball driven towards the far post. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And that will be it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when...